Hey, cool. This is the first time I've actually put the webcam over here. Um, yeah. So, as the title states, I am going to be playing through, not through, I guess. It's going to be a Kickstarter showcase for, the game that I think was one of the highest, um, funded games on Kickstarter up until I think Ukulele came around. But that game is Mighty Number 9. Um, so I just got on an email from their Kickstarter saying, hey, so we have a demo available for you guys. I think they said that the final release date is... Let me find out real quick. February 9th. So they ended up having to delay it, which is perfectly fine with me. Like with Kickstarter, I don't expect them to ever hit their date. I just want it to be done and good. Like that's really all it is. Kickstarter is meant to like kickstart people's careers. So that being said, let's fire it up. Now, here's the other thing too, because it's a demo, I don't know how it's going to play with DX Story. So that might be interesting.
Mighty Number 9!
Oh. So, also, just so people out there are making sure that I am doing this with their permission, I need to move it... what screen do I want pulled up? I don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. Sure, we'll go with that one. Alright. Anyway, I am doing it with their permission. In that same email where they gave the download for Mighty Number 9, it said... feel free to stream, to record video, all that stuff. Basically to show your friends. So, since I love doing this Kickstarter showcase, here you guys go. So, I played 5 minutes of it. I just played the first level, just to kind of get used to it. But we will start anew.
It is the present year. Breakthroughs in robotic technology have ushered in a new era of peace and prosperity. Violence is confined to the Battle Coliseum, where robot combatants face off in spectacular duels. Today, the Coliseum walls once again echo with the shouts and cheers of excited fans, when suddenly...
Isn't it such a good-looking game? Yeah, I was just messaging a couple friends of mine who don't necessarily pay attention to my social media.
Professor! Back. And functioning normally, it would appear. What on earth has happened? It's chaos everywhere. Well, we won't figure it out here. We must make for the laboratory, and quickly! Beck, you forge ahead and clear a secure path. I'll follow and monitor your progress. Yes, sir!
So, there is also... I guess it's not, it's only in the main screen. But for audio, they have a retro version of all the soundtrack too, which is really cool. Yeah, so the other thing too that I noticed is you see the tooltips on the screen right now. Even if I didn't have the Xbox controller plugged in, it still had those same prompts. So they might be just focusing on getting these. Shooting the lemons.
Once again, the president has declared a countrywide state of emergency. This based on reports of haywire robots rampaging out of control in all 52 states. I'm being told we have a comment from Gregory Graham, CEO of Cherry Dynamics.
He's all sweaty.
Cherry Dyne, of course, being the world's leading robot manufacturer. Let's go there now, live.
Attention! Attention! Is this thing on? My fellow Americans.
My
in
fellow
this
Americans.
Time of crisis, we at Cherry Dyne would just like to express that this isn't our fault. It's that Dr. Blackwell. He's the one behind this. Blame him! We at Cherry Dyne are doing all we can to help fix the situation. It's Blackwell. Hello, is
Smooth.
this thing on?
Smooth.
Avi?
And now let's go live to our Eye in the Sky Avi for today's Avi News Traffic Report. Thanks, Avi. As you can see, we've got a few accidents eastbound on, well, everywhere!
Mighty number 6? What does he think he's doing? Could he be malfunctioning too?
Boing, boing.
Uh-oh. A security bot. And it's out of control, like all the others. Beck, there's no other way. You'll need to fight your way through. You can handle this. I know you can. Professor, I'll do it.
Okay, so I just went a little bit close to
Did you
that.
just absorb the cells of a weakened robot and, my goodness, assimilate them? Of course, I designed him with that capability, but I hadn't thought it functional yet. Why now?
Okay, so there was a little tooltip there that I just kind of blew through. But so you go and you kill a robot, or at least get them to a knocked out state, and then you do a dash through them, and you assimilate them. I'm not sure exactly what that does yet, but so like they're knocked out now, and you just zoom through them. And you get a percentage, and I think it's a percentage of damage. Like if you damage them too much, you won't be able to assimilate them. Oops. And it's not an attack either.
That's more like it.
Oh, that's right.
That's more like it.
It looks like a place I want to be. But maybe that's just the sun. Whoops. Alright.
Dr. Sanda's calling. Sanda, what's the matter?
Good! What's the matter? What the bleeding heck do you think's the matter? Are you okay, Will?
Oh, fine. Fine. More or less. And yourself?
Less than fine. Much less. These robots gone wild are tearing the place apart. I've sealed myself in the lab, but who knows how long before they break through?
Understood. We're already on our way. You try to hold them off as best you can. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on.
So I never said I was good at this game.
That's more
This
like
is just showing it off. For example, I don't know what the... Oh, I guess... Oh. I didn't see that before. Where if you have those power-ups, your shots actually have those powers. Oh, almost missed that one.
Beck, no time to waste. Calculate the fastest possible route to the lab. Here we go. Here we go. That's more like it.
It does help that I've played through this probably about 10
Here
minutes
we
ago.
go.
And by 10 minutes, I mean
Here we go.
more like a half hour. Because then I had to decide to stream it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Whoops.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, the lab is just ahead. Sonda, are you still there? Have the robots torn you to pieces?
So yeah, now you can see that it's got the fire. Now it's
I'm here, but for Pete's sake, hurry!
What was that? A demolition unit. How on earth did it manage to get down there? Beck, quickly.
First boss.
You must stop it before it destroys the entire laboratory.
Round Digger. Height 300, weight 450. Spam. Boosh.
Step out of it! Now!
And then it goes to this nice calm music again. Yay, I improved. I got a C on that level.
Sonda, are you all right?
Will, Beck, thank goodness. But where are the other mighty numbers?
Well, based on empirical evidence, I believe they might be suffering from this robot affliction that's going around.
Crikey! It's like every bot in America went completely nuts all at once. Let me contact my brother at the head office in Tokyo. Maybe he can send help.
So here's... Well,
I'm
save it a
sorry,
second.
Soichiro. Please understand. The Japanese government won't let us intervene until we know the cause of the malfunctions. I was afraid of that. But it makes sense. After all, any robots you send to help could be affected as well, making things even worse.
Just to confirm, Mr. Sonda, if we can isolate the cause of the robot rampage, you'll send aid?
Absolutely, Professor White. Anything we can do. Did you have a plan in mind?
Yes. We'll send Beck to track down all his fellow mighty numbers. Great idea! Wait, what? His assimilation ability should filter any irregularities from his siblings' programming.
Blink, blink, blink,
If we
blink,
can
blink,
gather
blink,
and study
blink, blink,
multiple
blink, blink,
samples,
blink, blink.
perhaps we can isolate the cause of the problem.
It's a long shot, but it's our only hope. The fate of the entire country hangs in the balance. I'll finish reactivating calls so she can provide support. Let's get to it.
Professor, Not to worry, Beck. This is well within your capabilities.
All right, quit your lollygagging. It's up to us to stop those rampaging bots.
There's Call.
Attention! New tips are added at...
Other useful controls. So these are I believe these are the things that you figure out as you go. Oh, see, that would actually be a good thing to know. And that's... Okay, so... Oh, there's more stuff. Whoops. Patch looks like it's the plug. So there's a challenge mode that you get. Oh. Interesting. Anyway. Oops. Support items. Yeah, that's fine. General options. Here we go. So, you can hear the music now and then. Okay, so I'm going to play this next level with the retro on. For those of you who are really big into looking through options for going through games, I mean, I could probably flip... Yeah, let's just flip it to high. Why not? Why not? Make my graphics card melt. The other big deal is, that I noticed, is the fact that you can't see it, but with DX Story you get an FPS counter in the top corner. This game
Adjust graphics quality and volume settings. These can...
Go ahead and choose your next target.
These, this game plays at 60 FPS. So, which means my stream should show up as a 60 FPS, except for I don't believe my my account on Twitch can play 60 FPS. The other thing too is I should really go and when I edit the videos start exporting in 60, but normally when I export videos too, it's also in 30 FPS.
The VR training program I devised. Care to try it?
Yeah, why not? Let's... no, I lied. So, I'm betting we can go through and pick whichever one we want. But...
You,
explain.
Mighty number 1, Pyrogen, has been sighted near this oil refinery. Prevent a large-scale inferno.
Alright.
You, all set, then?
Because I don't know the order that they should go. Because most Mega Man games, you play them in a certain order, it's easier than if you play them in another order.
A fire-wielding robot running wild in an oil refinery. I don't like the look of this at all.
Not exactly ideal conditions, I'll grant you that. Quickly now, Beck. Locate Mighty number 1.
Whoop. Come on.
That's more like it.
Yep. So keep in mind too, I'm not good at Mega Man games. I'm not good at a lot of games. So if it looks like I'm doing well, like, you should keep that in mind too. You're probably gonna do alright.
Bring it on. Here.
Whoop. Oh, that's right. I can shoot off the ladder.
That's more like
I can spam bullets fairly well.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh. Damn it. Oh, that's on fire. Oh, oh no. Oh no. I was wondering why there was oil there, whether it was just to have me slide around or if there was actually a point to it. Nope, I'm gonna just do this. Yeah, I can hit him from here. Whoop.
Bring it on.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh, great.
Bring it on.
Really? Yay!
Pyro!
Burn! The world must burn!
Pyro, wait!
Warning. Multiple incoming robots detected.
Thanks, Call.
What? Where?
Oh, great.
And it's confirmed. Pyro has gone rogue as well. Beck, you must hurry. Bring it on! Here we go. Bring it on! Bring it on!
Oh, great. Oh,
Oh my! Did you see all those bots? And such power! These designs of yours are something else, Will.
Yes, well, under the circumstances, that hardly feels like a compliment. That's what...
Whoop. Oh, look, he looks tired. Because he was dying, but... Like, I always like games that do at least some sort of visual cue that you're hurt. Like Banjo-Kazooie does it, I know. Legend of Zelda does it.
Here we go. That's more like...
Come on. Oh, no! Jumped the gun a little bit.
Game over.
Oh, no! Guess I forgot about that. Yeah, let's restart it.
System ready? Go!
go!
Alright, let's start from the
A
beginning.
fire-wielding robot running wild in an oil refinery. I don't like the look of this at all.
Oops.
Not exactly ideal conditions, I'll grant you that. Quickly now, Beck. Locate Mighty number 1.
There's that one thing that I know Gigaraptor said in his
That's more like it.
video about Megaman, where he really likes the fact that it's not entirely tooltips or tutorial. Like, you have to sit there and learn some of it for yourself. And they're very good at showing you a simple way to beat it, or to bypass it, or whatever. And then it makes you have to use that ability to actually get past it.
Bring it on.
So you can only have you can only have 3 bullets on the screen at the same time. I think that's similar to regular Mega Man rules.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Bring it on. Here we go.
So I can see this being just used all the time in a speedrun of this game.
Bring it on. Here we go. Bring it on. Here we go.
Boop.
Pyro!
Pyro!
Burn!
The world must burn!
Pyro, wait!
Warning. Multiple incoming robots detected.
What? Where? And it's confirmed. Pyro has gone rogue as well. Beck, you must hurry. Bring it on. Here we go.
Oh,
Bring it on.
it's a little...
Bring it on.
optimistic for when I can grab him.
Oh my! Did you see all those bots? And such power! These designs of yours are something else, Will.
Yes, well, under the circumstances, that hardly feels like a compliment.
I can get past this. I just need to be a little bit more patient. Well, or smarter and just not as greedy. Oh, hi.
Bring it on.
Oh, thank you.
Here we go. That's more like it.
I'm just gonna get rid of you. Ah!
Bring it on.
No. So I can't jump there. All right. Oh, that's cool. So
That's more like
they
it.
do actually just give you,
Fire-wielding robot running wild at an
because
oil
I've died there
refinery.
or
I don't
died in
like
that
the
same
look of
spot
this at
numerous
all.
times. They're giving me
Not
power-ups
exactly
too.
ideal conditions. I'll grant you that.
Keep going.
Quickly now back. Locate Mighty number 1.
How did I get hurt with that? Oh! So you can do a brief little,
That's more like it.
if you're good at it, you can do a quick dash back and forth. But regardless, like, my impressions of this game so far is great. Like, it's a lot of fun.
Bring it on.
And it's not as brutal as a normal Mega Man game.
Here we go. Here we go. That's more like it.
It's difficult, like, don't get me wrong there. It is very difficult.
Here we go. Here we go. Bring it on. Here we go. Bring it on. Here we go.
Oop.
Pyro.
Burn! The world must burn!
I was a little early on that
Pyro,
one.
wait!
Warning. Multiple incoming robots detected.
What? Where? It is confirmed. Pyro has gone rogue as well. Beck, you must hurry. Here we go. I need it. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Again, I do that same thing every time.
Oh my! Did you see all those bots? And such power! These designs of yours are something else, Will.
Yes, well, under the circumstances, that hardly feels like a compliment. That's more like...
Ow. Ow. No. No! Jump up, please.
Bring it on.
Back! Look out!
Heat has compromised the integrity of nearby structures. Please proceed with caution.
Here we go. That's more like it. Bring it. Here we go.
Thank you. Oh. Oh. Okay, so I need to do that a whole lot quicker. All right.
Here, bring it on.
Just like that. Burn.
Finally.
Burn.
You. Why you not burn? Why you not burn?
Uh-oh.
Burn. Pyro crash.
Mighty number
Again.
one, Pyrogen. Height 223, weight 236. Up.
What? What? What?
I don't want to fight you, Pyro. Please.
He's
step
in the
out of it.
foreground.
It's no use, Beck. He's too far.
Just.
Bring it on. Pyro. Finally.
You. Why you not burn? Why you not burn?
Uh-oh.
Start spamming X.
Pyro crash, and you burn!
We've already gone over that, so. I don't know how to avoid that one. The crush I can avoid.
What? Here it comes! What?
I don't want to fight you, Pyro. Please, snap out of it. It's no use, Beck. He's too far gone.
Oh,
You'll have to stop him by force.
My flip! Here it comes! Boom! Ash to ash, dust to dust!
Here, bring it on.
Last life.
Pyro, finally.
You. Why you not burn? Why you not burn?
Uh-oh.
Burn! Pyro crash!
We still know the tail of the tape, so let's just continue. You said crush, and I still jumped in.
My Here it comes! My flame! Here it comes!
I don't want to fight you, Pyro.
Like, I can get halfway down pretty easily.
It's no use, Meg. He's too far gone.
Oh. So he's got a one-hit kill, huh?
Game over.
Okay. Alright.
System ready? Go!
That's more like it.
A fire-wielding robot running wild at an oil refinery. I don't like the look of this at all.
Not exactly ideal conditions.
Come
Roger
in.
that. Quickly now, back. Locate Mighty number 1. That's more like it. Bring it on. Here we go. That's more like it. Bring it on.
I don't feel like dealing with those guys down there.
Here we go. Bring it on.
Oh. Thank you.
Pyro.
Burn! The world must burn!
Pyro, wait!
Warning. Multiple incoming robots detected.
What? Where? It is confirmed. Pyro has gone rogue as well. Beck, you must hurry. Here we go. I need it. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Quickly!
Oh my!
Yeah.
Did you see all those bots? And such power! These designs of yours are something else, Will.
Yes, well, under the circumstances, it hardly feels like a compliment.
Oh, yes, I did get it. Cool.
Bring it on.
Oh, God.
Bring it on. Here we go. more like it.
I was dumb.
Bring it on.
Back! Look out!
Heat has compromised the integrity of nearby structures. Please proceed with caution.
Here we go. That's more like it.
Right here, I just need to go.
Bring it on.
No, seriously? What happened there? It tripped.
Bring it on.
I did it again! I did it again! Oh, it's because I land. I see kind of what's going on, but it's because I land on me.
Bring it on.
Oh, I just didn't jump. That one was my
Game
fault.
over. System ready? Go!
Here we go.
A fire-wielding robot running wild in an oil refinery. I don't like the look of this at all.
Not exactly ideal conditions, I'll grant you that. Quickly now, Beck. Locate Mighty Number 1. That's more like it.
You're really good at going through this part, though.
Bring it on. That's more like it. Bring it on. Here we go. Bring it on. Here we go.
Health, please.
Phew.
Thank you.
Pyro.
Yeah, red. Oh, wait, wrong game. Sorry.
The world must burn!
Pyro, wait!
Warning. Multiple incoming robots detected.
What? Where? It is confirmed. Pyro has gone rogue as well. Beck, you must hurry. Here we go. I needed them. Bring it on. Bring it on!
We clear!
Oh my! Did you see all those bots? And such power! These designs of yours are something else, Will.
Yes, well, under the circumstances, that hardly feels like a compliment. Bring it!
It's like I just can't get that one.
Phew!
No.
Back! Look out!
Heat has compromised the integrity of nearby structures. Please proceed with caution.
Here we go! That's more like it!
That one was done with me. Don't need to stop there, I just need to land there.
Break, that's more like it! Bring it, that's more like it!
Oh!
Bring it on!
Once again, I just shorted that. Just by that much.
Here we go!
I just the problem is I lose all my lives in this area.
That's more like it! Pyro! Finally!
You.
Again, we've already done this, so.
Burn? Why you not burn?
Uh-oh.
Burn! Pyro crash, and you burn! Crush! Like, here it comes! Boom!
Oh, alright.
What? Here it comes! What? Wait!
I don't want to fight you, Pyro! Please, snap out of it! It's no use, Meg. He's too far gone. You'll have to stop him by force.
Whoa! What? Like a moth to the flame!
Think I might have been. I started to kind of figure out his pattern there.
That's more like it. Bring it on. Pyro! Finally!
You.
Okay, I can't just skip that. Alright.
Like here it comes! Whoa!
Okay, yep, that's how I do it.
What? What?
I don't want to fight you, Pyro! Please, snap out of it!
It's no use, Beck. He's too far gone. You'll have to stop him by force.
Nope, that didn't work out how I thought.
Here it comes! Whoa! What? Here it comes! Whoa!
You got a little close to me right at the end. Okay, so yeah, I kind of need to wait till he gets awkwardly close to me, and then I can boost the other direction.
That's more like it.
Or I can just jump over him too. I do forget that I have this dash.
Here it comes! Whoa! What? Here it comes! Whoa! Cross!
I don't want to fight you, Pyro! Please, snap out of it!
It's no use, Beck. He's too far gone. You'll have to stop him by force.
Play with fire! Like a moth to the flame! Game over! Whoa!
If I don't beat this time, this will be the last time I play this level. I might call this stream 2 because, like I said, I'm doing the Kickstarter Showcase because I don't have as much time as I normally do. Like, normally I'd have, like, all afternoon to do something. But I have something that I have a party that I need to host, so I need to actually get set up for that and whatnot.
Bring it up. That's more like it.
Forgot to dash into him.
Here we go. Bring it on. Here we go. Bring it on. All right.
Please, thank you.
It's confirmed. Pyro has gone rogue as well. Beck, you must hurry.
I need it. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Oh my! Did you see all those bots?
circumstances, that hardly feels like a compliment.
Oh. Saved it.
Bring it on! All right.
No.
Back! Look out!
Heat has compromised the integrity of nearby structures. Please proceed with caution.
Here we go. That's more like it.
Okay. Okay. This is where I die normally. A lot.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yes. So I could just keep doing that, really, and not have to worry about landing. That's kind of what I figured out last time. Is as long as I get a high enough dash, I can just keep dashing.
Fine.
So now I'm here with 4 lives.
What? Here it comes! What? Here it comes! Boom! Here it comes! What?
I don't want to fight you, Pyro. Please, snap out of it.
It's no use, Meg. He's too far gone. You'll have to stop him by force.
What?
Oh.
Dust to dust!
Once again, I know Megaman, not super easy,
Bring it on.
but man,
Here it comes! Whoa! Like the cross! Here it comes! Whoa!
okay, there's audio cues that I'm not picking up on yet.
I don't want to fight you, Pyro. Please, snap out of it.
It's no use, Meg. He's too far gone. You'll...
Slash dust to dust!
Here we go.
What?
I don't want to fight you, Pyro! Please, snap out of it!
It's no use, Beck. He's too far gone.
See, like, the last time he jumped and did the squash, that time he didn't.
That's more like it.
Here it comes! What?
I don't want to fight you, Pyro! Please, snap out of it!
It's no use, Beck. He's too far gone. You'll have to stop him by force.
Like that? Here it comes! Whoa! Cross! What? Fight, William! Cross! Like a moth to the flame!
Fuck!
That's more like it.
Last life. Last
Pyro,
life.
finally.
What? Here it comes! Whoa! Cross! What?
I don't want to fight you, Pyro! Please, snap out of it!
It's no use, Beck. He's too far gone. You'll have to stop him.
Like a moth to the flame! Game over!
Alright, so since I was saying that that was going to be the last time I play, at least, or last match, whatever, I am going to end that. However, there is something else that I do want to show you guys, and that is a work in progress. But I am planning on redoing my layout. And in fact, I have paid someone to actually try it. So what you see on the screen now, this is the first glance at it. This is not final. This was the first draft, I should say, that was sent to me. But as you can tell, like, there's that. Well, I just realized there's no cursor. Whatever. You can see the webcam. I've asked to get the actual word webcam removed. Things like the stream chat's going to be on there. Like, it's going to look a lot better than what it's looking like right now. What I have on here now is, I mean, it works, but it is kind of a basic thing. I just kind of put on a background and threw stuff on top of it. Like, it's fairly simple. But yeah, in fact, I actually just got an email from the guy who's working on it. I'm going to see if he's put on a new one. which it looks like he has. So you and I will be looking at it. I like it. I like it a lot. That is cool. Okay. I do have to say. So I told him to remove that webcam because it's kind of obvious that, hey, we're already on a webcam. Just go with it. Oh, hey, I do have my cursor on here. So yeah, there's no webcam on here anymore. I told him to change up the black background, which if you looked closely, and looks like it's still on here now too, but if you looked closely, there is actually a pattern to it. So I wanted that to at least kind of go into how I have my background right now. I just pulled that from the from a Tron Google image search. But now it looks as though he's gone through and actually just added some little wisps in here of that Tron color. And in fact, he actually sent a message saying, I've been really in the mood for the Tron thing, so I've actually already made an attempt on that. So I have to say, I really like how this looks. Like, this, to me, is a lot to... well, let me rephrase this. It's similar to how I have mine now, but it's a lot better looking. So I think, like I said, this is genuine reaction, because I just opened up the email and opened this up to show you guys, and it's the first time I've seen it. So yeah, we've got the YouTube. Okay, let me rephrase this. I might ask him, and this is just off of aesthetics, I might ask him to, because how I have mine, which is actually at the bottom of the screen, of the stream, I should say. You can see the YouTube and have the slashes, and I'm fine with the two YouTube icons here, but I have the slashes in front of these. I have the @ symbol in front of the my Twitter handle, and I have a slash. When I wrote it to him, I have the slash in front of here too. So I might ask him to add those. But other than that, I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty pumped to start using this one. Like, this looks good. I'm really happy. So I'll straight up plug them. So if you guys are looking to get something like this done, I went to a website called Fiverr, Fiverr, where they essentially you can ask for anyone to do anything really for $5. Obviously, if it becomes bigger things, then they will charge more. Like, I put on my voice acting on there just to see how everything comes out. And so for $5, I figured, 75 words, 30-second spiel, all edited, all that fun stuff. That's $5. Well, they came to me with about 4-page scripts and asked what I would charge for them, and it's not $5. So it ends up being a freelance type of thing there. Well, so I came across this guy who does Twitch layouts, as you can see. And because of that, one of the things that he offers is just a simple layout for $5. That's great. What I ended up doing, because I also stream standard def games. That's what I usually do with Metal Gear Solid. That's not a 16:9 aspect ratio like this is. So he also does offer 2 different layouts for an extra $10, I think it was. And then So I asked him, can I get one for 16 by 9, which is this one, and one for 4 by 3? I haven't seen the 4 by 3 yet, so I think what I'm going to do is, apart from the forward slashes and the @ symbol, I think I'll call it good. And then I hope he will get started on the 4 by 3, which I hope is the same, or at least a similar layout, just maybe crush these up a little bit more so it becomes more of a square here. I don't know. We'll find out. But yes, I am a huge fan of this. His name on Fiverr is Salty Crunch. SALTYCRUNCH, all one word. So, yep, gonna give him a plug. I will absolutely give him a plug once this is all done. I have a section down below in the labels that it basically gives props to anyone who's helped me with anything. So, like, for instance, I have Twitch user Lil Bumblebear, who did my offline image. And then I have one of the guys who I used to work with Interceptor. His name is Chris Pollitt, and he created my logo. So I paid for the offline image. I'm paying for this. I'm still I'm going to give props to it because, hey, why not? But anyway, so you guys get to see this, and I'm super pumped to start using it. Like, oh, he got exactly what I was looking for in terms of like the Tron look, because I love Tron. Like, if you look at this, like, it's not super Tron, but this is actually a workout shirt. But like, I love the blue stripes that this has. I love Tron Legacy as a movie. May not be the greatest movie, but I love it. But yeah, so I'm going to stop talking about this. I'm going to respond to him, say, this looks great apart from this little bit. Go ahead and start working on the 4 by 3 with this same aesthetic, and then we can go from there. So thank you all for watching. This will be posted on YouTube at some point. I'll probably post it in its entirety. I don't know if I'm going to cut up an hour-and-a-half stream, especially because normally when I do Kickstarter showcases, it's usually one part. So this will probably be it'll be posted sometime this week. I need to figure out a good date, because now I don't have the 3 parts that I normally do for Metal Gear Solid. So need to schedule out this week a little bit better. But anyway, I'm glad you guys were all able to watch the Kickstarter showcase. I'm going to go to the home screen. That's not...
All right, quit your...
Newt,
Bring me back to the title screen.
return to the title screen.
Okay. It's better to talk about the game when it's right here. The 8-bit. Okay, sorry, I need to. They both sound great. Okay, anyway. Nope. Didn't apply it. I'm dumb. Okay. So, I really appreciate the fact that Concept. I can't remember the name of them. That they not only were they very upfront about saying, hey, we needed to delay the game, but they worked very hard at trying to, because they had to delay the game. They wanted to push out a demo so that all of the backers could at least get a taste of it before the game is actually released. And my thing too is, it is the demo, but I could easily see this lasting me until the actual release of the game in February. So once again, this is Mighty Number 9, the demo. Keep in mind, it is the demo, so there are things in here that may not be considered completed yet. I don't know if they're planning on animating the mouth for talking. They have facial expressions, which, if that's what they decide to go with, that's perfectly fine for me too. But it looks great. It's a lot of fun. It's difficult. It is essentially a Megaman game. So, be that as it may, I had a lot of fun playing it. I played that first level a second time for stream. And then there's Mighty Number 1. So, the other thing too is, like all Mega Man games, there might be a specific order that, and honestly, I don't know. In Mighty Number 9, do you take on, the powers of other people? Or of the other, Mighty Numbers? Or is it I don't know. There's a lot to this game that I don't know, which makes me want to keep playing it. So, what I might do is, instead of starting off with Mighty Number 1, I might go to another robot and see if that one's any easier, and if it is, then we can continue on seeing everything else. But I got so close to a few of those. But anyway, so I will see you guys in the next stream, whenever that may be. I've been playing a lot of Destiny, which is not even close to this computer. So I could stream some of that because I did buy the Taken King along with the other DLCs. But that, to me, is more of a game that I want to play with myself and my buddies. So, oh well. I mean, it's not a huge deal. But that's kind of why I haven't been streaming a lot recently. I do plan on streaming once again, some more, and we will see you all whenever that is. Keep an eye out on Twitter, on Facebook. I usually post when I'm going live. So yeah, I will see you guys whenever that is. Thank you all for watching. Game on.